Hello internet friends. In this video I'm going to fix a mistake. I'm about to realize that I glued this together and I missed two rivets that I needed to install. Oops. So now I'm trying to get into a very confined space without peeling off the glue and rivet two final rivets that I should have done before I glued the elevator together. If you haven't watched one of my videos before, hello, first of all. My name is Josh, and I am building a Vans RV-14 aircraft. Now, sometimes the internet will give you grief because it's actually a 14A. There's two different models, even though there's the same exact airplane except for like two different things. The A model has a nose wheel, and the regular model RV-14, not the 14A, has a tail wheel, right? So the wheel moves from the front to the back. Otherwise, everything else is exactly the same, pretty much, on the airplane. So I just say RV-14 because it's shorter, and yeah. So anyone that wants to give me grief, just you build your own airplane, okay? Then you can call it whatever you want. Okay, what I'm doing right now is I actually bought the special trailing edge dimple die. Dimple die? Yeah, that's what it is, I guess. That will work on the trailing edge for a RV-14. And so what you want to do is use your back rivet attachment on your rivet gun and just hit it slightly so it kind of smushes the rivet a little tiny bit, and then finish it off with this squeezer bit that it's basically ground down so it's the correct angle to squeeze the trailing edge. And it works great, and the finish is great, and I wish I would have done this for my rudder. Because it would probably look a lot better. So, in the future, although it wouldn't have worked on the rudder because it actually doesn't have the trailing edge piece that the elevators do. So, never mind, that wouldn't have worked. But if you want to have a great trailing edge for your elevators, I think I got great results with it. Oh, and also look at that cooler back there. I don't know if I had a previous video with that, but yeah, that cooler is amazing. Unless it's over 105, then nothing helps. Only actual air conditioning helps. But that cooler, now that it's down in like the 90s, or like 101, 102, like I actually need to put a sweater on for that thing when it's aimed right at me. Actually, it doesn't even have to be aimed right at me, but it works great. So it was worth every penny. Okay, so for the trim tab here, whichever way I cleco this together, obviously I can't back rivet the whatchamacallit, the rivet. So what I did was I took my little tiny tungsten booking bar that is, it's basically, you can see it right there in the middle of the video, right next to my knee. I took that and I used the back riveter to smash the rivet, and then use the trailing edge set from Cleveland tool to smash the rivet. So that's the technique that I'm using there. And again, like I said, I got pretty good results, except for this one where I'm drilling out the rivet because I did something wrong. But that's okay. Drilling out the rivets is a skill that you need to have because not every rivet is going to be perfect. So unfortunately, I have to report that it's getting warm here in Vegas again. It got warm this afternoon. The cooler wasn't overwhelmed, but I didn't exactly want to be outside. So what I did was I found out that I missing a number 20 countersink, which I've since ordered. And here in Vegas, there's another RV-14 builder that he's pretty apt to help out other builders and let them borrow tools. So I went over to his house and used his number 20 countersink to countersink these, what was this, the wing bracket something? Ah, here it is on page 2503, bearing bracket assembly. And anyways, there's two holes on there that you have to countersink with a number 20. You'll have to drill them number 19 and then countersink with a number 20. So just be aware of that. So thanks Peter for helping me out with that, and also Peter let me borrow his 0.311 inch reamer, so I'll be able to do those holes, which are on the what is it, wing bar assembly. I don't have the plans up in front of me anymore, so whatever bar I was working on that needs a 311 hole. I guess I should also help plug his project. He has what's called the RV-14 Wiki plans that anyone can log in and write a comment on, right? So if you find something that, hey, this isn't in the plans, but something you should know, you could draw a little box, write a comment on it. So I'll put the link to his Wiki plans in the description, so you can click on that and find that and read through there if you're interested in building a RV-14 or are building an RV-14 and want to use that resource. So it is helpful because I haven't used it that much just because I have my own digital plans, and like I said, I read manuals for a living, so I'm usually pretty good at figuring out what it's trying to say, but sometimes it helps to have other people's comments on there and just oops, I screwed this up because I didn't realize this. So those are the kind of notes that are on those plans. Okay, so I just realized I should probably put links to the specialized tools that I'm using in the description as well, just so people can find them if you're building one or trying to figure out what tools you need to close up your elevators. So I'll help you out there. Also, again, pitching the Slack group. So if you're interested in chatting with RV builders, come join us on Slack, and the link is in the description. So feel free to come post pictures of your screw ups or ask questions on how not to screw up. Okay, in the next video, you thought I was done with screw ups. Nope, I'm gonna fix one more last screw up that I did while closing up the elevators. So in the meantime, I hope you have a great day, and I'll see you then.